We start the day with Team Epic jousting against swift and deadly KM47, but Team Epic opens the tournament with an epic fall. Sorry, Emily. I'd like to draw your attention to the admirable tilting of the indefatigable Page Nicholas, a young knight in training. If you watch carefully, you can see him at work in the background throughout the tournament. Note the precision dumping of his panda bear and a careful reenactment of the initial action. Next up is Edith's guard, charging methodically but resolutely towards the Red Army. And it looks like victory for Edith's guard! Oh dear. Allison seems to have let down her guard. Once more, the Red Army charges towards the inexorable force that is Edith's guard. Can they recover? No. The Red Army falls again. Let's watch as Edith's guard cruises to triumph. Oh my. Now the Clan McRachel barrels down towards the Ents. Do not attempt this at home. Oh, there are bodies strewn around the field! Let's see that again! Undaunted, the Clan McRachel tries another pass against the indomitable Ents. Hilarity ensues. Team TARDIS proves to be the first of many to succumb to the Lavender Menace. The Purple Parrots jousted concussively but inconclusively against the Chargers. The Chargers advanced. Barely. White Chocolate faces Mocha Bear in a crew team grudge match. Ooh, back up! Yeah, that's gotta hurt. But Mocha Bear comes back for more. With the same results. Team In Vain We Have Struggled rushes towards the resolute Team Jabberwocky. Sadly, their team name proved prophetic, and their struggle was in vain. Vitamin D get pummeled by Don Quixote and his squire Sancho Panza, and are mercilessly taunted.
Take it! Whoa! This is what defeat looks like!
Okay, who let the cows out? On to round 2! That's KM47 riding down Edith's guard, who finally lose their noble fight against gravity. The stalwart Ents start off by getting knocked around by the brutal force that is the Lavender Menace. In their second clash, the Lavender Menace and the Ents square off once more, and after a terrific impact, Tim and Liz are locked into vicious hand-to-hand combat. Watch as these knights struggle for mastery.
Finish her! Knock it over! Finish her! Use the sword! Finish her!
Sinews strain and blood gushes forth as the two knights clash. Finally, with a grinding crunch, both teams break free and ride to safety. The Lavender Menace will ultimately prevail and move on, but they did take a beating. Just watch how Liz savages Tim with her lance. Team Jabberwocky now challenges White Chocolate and nearly meet disaster. Emma manages to hold her seat, but White Chocolate advances. Don Quixote and his squire Sancho Panza face the Chargers in the final second-round match. Marielle is slammed to one side by the Knight of La Mancha, but she's okay! Marielle survived, but upon hearing later that Don Quixote has advanced to the semifinals, she is utterly overcome and falls into a swoon. Before their semi-final match against the Lavender Menace, KM47 issue a formal challenge. That was close. KM47 make a near miraculous recovery, but the Lavender Menace rides on to victory. In the last semi-final match, White Chocolate knocks Don Quixote almost entirely off the back of Rocinante. And Sancho Panza is careening out of control. Is Don Quixote going down? The Knight of La Mancha retains the shreds of his dignity, but the stolid and steady White Chocolate advances to the finals. The first 3 rounds were decided by scoring the results of a set number of passes. This led, on a few occasions, to comparatively inconclusive contests. When we came to the final match, however, the fans clamored for a truly decisive victory. The crowd cried out, as with one voice,
"Continue until one is dead!"
The people had spoken. The finals begin with 4 solid hits, with neither team giving ground. The 5th pass at first seemed like merely another blow in this contest, but on this hit, Carla is grievously wounded. No! Notice how Tim's lance avoids both shield and armor, gouging Carla agonizingly. Carla writhes in pain, swaying in her saddle and struggling to maintain consciousness. Her attentive steed Daniel is immediately concerned. A hush falls over the anxious crowd. But Carla is undaunted.
Yeah, we're good.
Carla fights through the pain for 3 more fearsome concussions. The Lavender Menace prepares for the final and decisive clash, but notice that they have changed shields. Before the final pass, they fatefully exchange Tim's Red Lion shield for Jess's Rainbow shield. And now, the hour of doom. All too late, Tim and Jess recognize their folly in casting aside their unbeaten shield for a new device. The new champions are gracious in victory. All hail the 2008 Washington College Jousting champions, Carla Weimers and Daniel Friend.